I've always made this point with Arteta. Arteta's biggest strength, when Arsenal were terrible, really terrible under Arteta, his biggest strength was that the club and the players came out all the time and they were like, we love him. He's the most amazing person we've ever spoken to. Like, he's so convincing. And then you'd see him in press conferences after a game where Arsenal had been terrible, and he would convince you that progress was happening.
Yeah, he saw it in the documentary. He saw it in the documentary, Hayden.
Yeah, so that sort of authority, like, I do actually think Thomas Frank would have been good at that side of it. Thomas Frank's a really good persuasive speaker.
Yeah,
he's funny, he's smart, he doesn't take shit. Like, he would have been good at that side of it. He might have got a bit more shit, but I also know Thomas Frank can stand up to it. So how Amorim deals with that element is going to be an open question. My hope is he'd get an easier ride because of where United are now, like having had this horrible time under Ten Hag. But he is going to need to say to the fans, I think partially one thing that he can really do is, rather than coming out when United have been terrible and doing the Ten Hag thing and being like, we're one of the best teams in the league, who's won more trophies than me, and you're just like, bro, like, will you